Good morning. It is Vlogmas, and let me tell you, this is work because it's good work. I'm just so not used to videoing every day, and I hope y'all are enjoying it. I don't know. I apologize in advance if the video is a little shaky because I'm not used to also videoing while I'm driving, and you know, it's a bumpy ride sometimes. Anyway, I am headed to the dreaded dentist. I absolutely hate going to the dentist. They're just not fun. Drilling and that sound like, I hate that. But dental health is importante. So, off to see the dentist. I think I have to get like 3 cavities filled, 2 of which may be crowns. You know, they told me when I was in my early 20s, like, hey, by the time you're in your mid 30s, you're gonna need crowns on the backs of your teeth because they're so low, and they've had cavities that are big over time. So apparently they told the truth, and I need to get some crowns. Not fun. Y'all ever wish that, like, maybe I should just have some bomb veneers and I wouldn't have to worry about any of that? But that probably wouldn't be true because people get cavities underneath their crowns, and you wouldn't think that's possible. So, headed to the dentist. Hopefully I can stop and get some coffee before, because you know you can't like eat for like 2 hours after, and a girl hasn't eaten or anything. Oh, I did just watch the service for George W. Bush, and we're getting to recognize this is a National Day of Mourning, so late start, but it was a really well done ceremony and service, and people had such great things to say, and so I think that, I don't know that people ever really think about what they want, who thinks about, like, this is what I once said at my funeral, but the question is, do we live our life in a way that we are proud of, and in a way that we would be comfortable with what people would have to say at our funerals? I know that's kind of like backwards thinking, like you shouldn't live your life thinking about your funeral, but will you be proud of how you conducted yourself and how you interacted with people, and be able to say, like, hey, regardless of what actually happens, you won't be there to know. I interact with people in a way that I could be proud of long after I'm gone, and leave a legacy that means something. That's just one of my thoughts this morning, because I was watching a funeral, and I've had my share to go to, and it's always amazing. I've been blessed enough to know people that have just wonderful things to say, but I don't take that for granted, because I think that there are surely folks who might not even have people to show up for them, speak for them, speak on their behalf, have anything to say. So I always just try to live my life authentically and be proud of who I am, and what I'm trying to represent as myself, with integrity and authenticity. Just some thoughts. Not very merry though, right? Merry Christmas. Think about your funeral. Gotta hit up the Bucks right quick. Hi, may I have a tall Americano with 1 stevia and with steamed almond milk and foam?
You wanted blondie then?
No, I said with steamed almond milk and some foam from the almond milk.
What else can I get for you?
May I also have the egg white bites?
White bite. Anything else with that?
That'll be it.
Yes. Thank you, Melinda.
Thank you. So I am running late to get to this dentist appointment. Go figure, I don't want to go. But I'm actually running late because my husband and I had car swapped and he had my key, so I couldn't go. Anyway, so it's his fault. He's not gonna agree with that. Anyway, I gotta get some coffee because, you know, after you get your teeth work done, you can't even eat or drink for like 2 hours, and I'm not here for that. I totally need some coffee in my life. I also have a headache, so maybe that'll help with this water. And I'm like 2 exits from the dentist, so hopefully they'll be fine with this. This Starbucks is slow though. Which I never quite understand because my drink is so boring. I'm not supposed to be having a ton of caffeine, I'm not supposed to have sugar, you're not having dairy. So while almond sugar-free caramel macchiato used to be my jam, trying to steer clear of the sugar frees because of the, what's that's in it? Fructose corn syrup sugars. So, boring Americano it is. About how, you're not in it, I'm just talking about how ridiculous this is and how I'm hot and sweaty and my jaw is numb and my tongue is numb and this dentist thinks that it's funny and I hate this place. My jaw is already starting to droop. This totally blows. Totally blows. Can't even open it. And I'm gonna be trying to hold it open. Doesn't my jaw look swollen? Cause I can't feel my lip. I tell ya, I hate that about the dentist. It's gonna probably take like 4 hours for this to go away. And my jaw is gonna hurt. But such is life. I lived, headed home, get some rest. on this cute wrapping paper. So we've got this snowman with neon pink polka dot scarf. I'm here for that scarf. As well as foil reindeer and snowflakes. And my all-time favorite, anybody who knows me, is I'm about this donut life, though I haven't gotten to eat any in forever. So I figured I'd just wrap gifts in it. Okay, so time to wrap a few gifts. When I was a kid, my grandma used to bring all the gifts over to the house. She would have the boxes like taped already. She got all these boxes and all these essentials to wrap the gifts from Montgomery Wards. Do y'all remember Montgomery Wards? I'm aging myself. Anyway, in California, that was a big deal. We loved their gift wrapping section. My dogs are being ridiculous. They always want to come to the party. Okay, so now we're here at the party. Anyway, my grandma would let us go to Montgomery Wards and get all this stuff that would help us wrap the gifts, not knowing that we were about to wrap all of hers. We even wrapped our own. She would put our names on it and be like, okay, bags and bags of named and taped gifts, and have us sit and just go wrap crazy. So that wasn't always fun, but it's so much more fun when you know what's in it and you're like trying to personalize it to the person, and you get to pick your wrapping paper. And I already showed you guys some of my wrapping paper, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap a few gifts while my husband's not home so I can get that out the way. And thought you might join me. If my dogs could just move. So in case you didn't get to see it when it was on the roll, this is the pretty paper. You know, my lighting's not great in here. With the reindeer. And super excited about this one with the snowman. For some reason it said it was thick premium paper, but it feels kind of spongy, almost like what you would line your cabinets with. I don't know who decided to do that, but it's different. But I'm all about that scarf. I wear scarves in the house because it's cold. Even with the heat on, I just feel like it's cold. Maybe it's the floors. The last one here is Donut Men. I don't know why I don't have any donut women. We're not going to get into it. Maybe the ones without the hat is considered the women. I don't know. But there's the donut paper. So I'm going to bust open a few gifts. Do y'all wrap gifts for yourself? Because I totally got this, I don't even think you'll be able to see it, but I totally got this blow dryer on mad sale, and I was like, well, I buy myself the best gifts, so I'll just wrap it for myself. And since I like donuts, I'll do that. But before my husband gets home, we're not actually doing gifts this year because we're gonna go on vacation, but I had, before we said that out loud, I had already bought some matching things. So I'm gonna, can't tell you what it is in case he sees the video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap those real quick. I'm gonna use the reindeer for him. And as soon as I get the base part done, I will flip this around so you can join me in the wrap game. My mom was a real stickler about gift wrapping and like not wasting paper, and I mean, I get it, but sometimes that was just so stressful. But wrapping paper can get really expensive really fast. Did y'all master when you were kids the art of like the hold and get your scissor to the exact right spot so that it could cut without you having to cut, and it would just do a straight line? Did y'all do that? Tell me. I actually set this paper up to cut the different direction, but I think I may have stumbled on perfection, so I don't have to cut the other side. It's gonna be a little hanging off. My mom would not approve. So, let me make sure this is right. And so you know how you know if the edge is gonna be enough space? It's by folding in one part of it. So if it can fold down on the ends halfway, you know you have enough space, and that's how you gauge. Now let's hope he does not walk in right mid me doing this, because that, my friends, would not be fun. You hear that straight line cut? Yes, you did. Okay. So as soon as I flip this over and seal one side, I think will be golden. And if he so happens to see this video, he will not know what it was that I wrapped. And that, my friends, is the goal. Where did I put my tape? How many times, question, how many times during your wrapping experience do you lose your tape? I tell you what, I lose my tape all the time. Even when it's like right next to me. I don't know, paper starts going crazy and I lose my tape. Okay, I'm gonna flip this down. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this while looking through the camera. So it's the only way I can see what y'all see. And my mom, she's not down with this fold. Are y'all the ones that like need to have everything line up on the back? I'm not here for that. I don't care if it lines up or not. I just care that it doesn't show. So judge me for being an imperfect wrapper if you like. I just don't care. So I'm gonna fold one side so that I can scoop this down. Now, some people like to have the side, so I have a little extra space on the end, and that's okay. I'm gonna fold it just like that. I'm gonna tuck this side so it's not sticking out. I don't even know if you guys could see any of that I was doing. It's so hard to do it with the camera over top. Scoot it down and do this side. So I like to push the side edges in and make creases that way. And then the other parts down. Okay, so since this is hard for me to do, I'm gonna flip the view. But, oh, my tape didn't stick. This one's for the most part done. Okay. My dog thinks that he's getting wrapped, apparently. Try to fix this. So, when y'all are wrapping your gifts, do you listen to Christmas music? I feel like that would be cool. Keep the theme going. And do y'all try to make sure that gifts don't shake? Because I feel like when I was a kid, I was a big shaker. And I feel like it's so annoying when adults shake gifts. But they do it. Because it's the kid in us, maybe. My own gift. Good job, Shooks, for blocking that. And since I like some thick paper. Okay, so the halfway mark on each side would be that way. Okay, see if I can do it. The magic. My arms won't stretch. And so you know that the key is like getting enough tension. Like you can't do it when the paper is loose. I'm sure y'all know that already. But I said I would tell you anyway. So my mom, because she's very strategic about these things, she likes to grease her paper where she needs her fold, and because that's a little crooked, I'm gonna improvise. But the crease is very helpful. My mom could be a professional rapper, I'm sure. Do y'all get y'all stuff wrapped at the store? Y'all make them do it. You're like, I don't have time for this. Not me. Mama's like, you gotta wrap these things yourself. I say, yes, ma'am. Let's see if it's tack cricket. You do it exact, and then you get off just a tad. It is messed up, and you'll be able to see. But that's okay, because I also learned how to do patchwork. I just don't want to do that right now. And lost my tape again. I gotta put it in a smart spot, I tell myself every time. I should have played Christmas music. Because I could really go for some like Boyz II Men. Let it snow, let it snow. Outside is cold, but the fire's blazing, so baby, let it snow. Oh, y'all wasn't ready. I wasn't either. Just came off the top. So my friend said that they buy different wrapping paper, and then each kid is assigned, like I guess she assigns which wrapping paper is for that kid. And so they don't even have to look at like names and stuff because they know based off of the wrapping paper, which is kind of cool. I think as a kid I wanted to like pick them all up just to see the names, but I think it's a nice concept because then you can kind of like separate and sift gifts and pile them based off of whose it is because the paper has a theme. Ooh, I did so good on this one because it's almost exact. I don't even have to bend this edge. And y'all, I'm proud of myself, especially because I'm wrapping my own gift. So it doesn't really even matter if it was perfect, but that's how you do. You gotta do good for you. Yes. I don't like when there's air pockets on the side fold. So I'm gonna tape those down. I also, when I was a kid, used to use quite a bit of tape, and my mom did not play with that. I mean, she didn't play with a whole bunch of things, apparently. But she would be like, you are wasting tape. Do not waste tape. Yes, ma'am. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're just going to be ripped open. You don't need to use all your supplies. I don't know. All right, so those his and hers are done. I just got a box today from Amazon. Don't y'all get so happy when you see the door ring or you see on your app like your gift is outside? I'd be like, let me get home. Oh, well, so much for this unboxing. I got myself a water pick because I go to the dentist and they always tell me about flossing. I hate flossing, and I saw this on sale online for like $30-something. So I got that, not as a Christmas gift, but just because I need to keep up on my dental hygiene. And it's so hard to talk about gifts and wrapping without revealing them because I don't want to give it all away. So, I guess those things will live in there. I'm not wrapping this water pick. What was in here? Nope. I also got some really rad tissue paper. Can you see this one? It's plaid. And this one has, thank you TJ Maxx, it has light bulbs, the big fat ones. So I think sometimes, especially when you open like clothes and things, It is too fun to have really cute wrapping paper. I mean, not wrapping paper, really cute tissue paper. So, I just wanted to sit and do a little bit of wrapping with y'all. Maybe I'll do some more later. But, I asked this little questions. Tell me about it. My dog is just sitting here with his head right in the way because he needs to always be in the mix, and that's fine as long as he's not rolling in the paper, which is probably what Sasha would do. Gotta hide the evidence. My husband be trying to look through stuff. Oh, this year a lot of stuff I didn't get to wrap because, so as y'all know, my family lives elsewhere in other states, and so I wanted to make sure that I could gift them, but I am really bad about getting to the post office sometimes, and I just don't like waiting in the lines, and sometimes they're really rude, and I've already paid for the gift, and now I gotta pay more for, if let's say you pay for shipping to get to you, or you got it in the store, and now you have to pay to ship it somewhere else. So I'm really not here for that. So what I did this year was had things ordered online and then sent to my family either in my name or their name, and then I was like, oh yeah, hey, I had that come there, so wrap it and then put your name on it, don't open it. And so I'm getting people to do my wrapping work for me, but it's right at their door, and then they can call me on FaceTime or whatever when they open it. So they better love that, and if not, well, hey, give me the gift back. I am not a gift taker backer, just so you know.